Welcome back to Engineering Mathematics 2. So today we will be talking about what are the residue and how to evaluate the residue, and the most important theorem of this topic is the residue theorem, which has applications for evaluating a several complex integrals. So we will also cover some portion of for this evaluations of complex and integrals. So coming to residue, so suppose this f of z a function which is analytic for all z except this z equal to z naught, which is a isolated singular point of this function f of z. So the previous two chapter where we have discussed the singular points and also the expansions, particular the Lorentz series expansion, that will be very useful to discuss this residue now. Now, the Lorentz series of this f of z about this z equal to z naught, we can have a such term, so the positive powers and the negative powers, and where this Pn, this coefficient, we can compute with the help of such integral that was already discussed in this topic where we have covered the Lorentz series. And just to recall, we have the mentioned here, that is a coefficient P1, the first coefficient or the coefficient of this 1 over 1 minus z. There it is a called residue, and now we will go more into the details that what are the different kind of and how to evaluate residues, and then what are the applications of the residue. But this coefficient P1 in this Lorentz series expansions, the coefficient of 1 over z minus z naught, is called residue of this f of z at this z equal to z naught point. And remember, this z naught is isolated singular point of this z naught. So now the b1 here, which actually directly coming from the integral, it is a 1 over 2 pi and f of z, z minus z naught power this minus n plus 1. So if n is 1, then this becomes a 0. So there is a no term z minus z naught here. So this is a simple integral for this p1 equal to 1 over 2 pi I and integral f of z into dz. So intent, this is actually the point. Why are they discussing the residues here? So if you take a look at this integral over this c, which is a curve which bound actually this point z naught is equal to 2 pi I into p1. So coming to this important theorem, the residue theorem, though, we have discussed that integral, that how that integral can be just evaluated to pi I p1. So just to recall, we have discussed that is a f of z is a single valid and analytic inside and on a simple closed curve C, except at this isolated singularity is z equal to z naught. In that case, we have seen that is a integral value is nothing but 2 pi ip1. This is situations when we have a just one this isolated singular point inside the this closed simple closed curve C. But this can be generalized. So this is actually the residues theorem, but we can generalize this, that f of z is single valid analytic inside a non-simple closed curve C at and isolated singularity, except this isolated singularity z1 comma z2 comma z or so instant of one singularity z naught. We have this is a or singularity inside C, and in that case the result is just the 2 pi I and the sum of the residue at this is the isolated singularities. So we have or singularity, that means we have to get this is our residues, and then we have to sum here. This is residue multiplied by 2 pi I, and that will be integral value over this curve and closes all these singularities. So we have here this formula k from here 1 to basically r, because we are taking z1 comma z2 comma z3 comma zr, and then this is residue, and the value of integral can easily be evaluated using this residues theorem. So for instance, we want to evaluate this integral e power z minus 1 divided by this z minus 1 and z minus I. So clearly what we see and the see here is the absolutely value z greater than 2. So the singular points are z equal to 0. Here we will get 1 and then we will get I. So this is all the three singular points of this function of this integrate 0, 1 and minus I. So this is 0 here, and then we have I, and then we have I there, and this is a circle model z equal to 2. So in this case all this is a singular points are lying inside the circles. So we have to apply now the residue theorems, meaning we have to compute the residue at all this is 3 points, because all are lying inside the circle. So this is or the now for the first one z equal to 0 we classify, we are the trying to classify. So we first take just the limit what happened as z goes to 0. So this is a integrate, actually the integrand here. So this has a 0 by 0 form because e power 0 1 0 comma 1 minus 1. This is 0, and then here we have also 0. So 0 by 0 from we can deal with L'Hospital rule. So the numerator when we different we will get e power z, and from the denominator when we differentiate the product rule has to be applicable now. So with respect to the first this z is differentiated. So we have a remaining 2, then the z minus 1. So we have z and z minus I whole square, and then the third one is differentiated. So we have the 2 times, and z minus I and z into z minus 1 remain as it is. So here by doing so now we can pause the limits, and we observe that is 1 over minus 1 into minus 1, that is 1. So the limits here 1. So the direct limit is coming as limit z approaches to 0. This is value is 1 here. That means this is a removable singularity. Z equal to 0 is removable singularity. And now we will discuss the other one. So for z minus 1 now, because this can be also observed here, because here the L'Hospital rule was applicable, and as a result finally we got this value as 1. But this is not going be the case when z approaches to 1. So this z minus 1, so what are the considering now the limits that approaches to 1 and z minus 1 and the f of z which is a integrate there. So that means the z minus 1 will be get cancel from these functions, and we have e power z minus 1 z into minus I square. So if we take this limit now, so we can substitute directly, and we got the value e minus 1 I by 2 as the value of this limit. So it is a clearly than the z is equal to 1 is a simple 4. So this is another singularity is classified as a simple 4, and similarly we can talk about the z equal to I. So in this case z minus I the whole square we have to multiply and then check the limit. So this is going to be a pole of order 2. So all classification is done here. The z equal to 0 is a removable singularity, the z equal to 1 is a simple pole, and z is equal to I is a pole of order 2. Now for each we have to evaluate the residue. So in the first case, since it is a removable singularity, the residue is going to be 0. So removable singularity, there will be no term with having the negative powers in the Lorentz series, and therefore the residue is going to 0 and the residues at z is equal to 1. If you compute, now this was a simple fold, so we have to get basically this limit. This is what we have discussed early, z minus 1, f of z and of z approaches to 1. We have to evaluate, and this we have evaluated before also, so it was e minus 1 I by 2. This calculation says z equal to I, we know it is a pole of order 2, and then this we have to get this is derivative once for this z minus I square f of z a term, and if we do so, this derivative here of the square means this z minus I square will be removed from this function now. So e power z minus 1 z z minus 1, we have to have the derivative, and then we have to take the limit at z approaches to I. So in this case z is equal to I, and here the quotient rule will be the applicable. So the square of this, and then we have to differentiate with that is e power z with z minus 1, and then again e power z minus 1 will remain, and here the derivatives will be 2z minus 1 with minus there. So this is just a quotient's rule, the simplification substituting this limit z is equal to I, we are getting this number there. So which can be further simplified here to get a simple minus 3I e power I 2I and then minus 1. So this is a residues at z equal to I. So we have here, this is a 3 residues. One was 0, the other one e minus 1 I by 2. The third one, this one. So to get the integral value there, so the integral I will be 2 pi I and the sum of all the residue. So 2 pi I, and then we have a 0, the second residue, and this residues of this at the point where it is a pole of order 2, and now if we just simplify a bit more, we will get this value of this is deserved integral. So this was one of the applications which we have seen this residue play important role for the evaluations of this is integral. Without using the residues, this meant by little bit more the complicated. So another example, now here we have this f of z, z plus 1 over z power 4 minus 2z cube, and the circle is modulus z equal to half. So now the circle of radius half. So if we discuss the singularity here, so we have here actually z cube and then z minus 2. So z is equal to 2 is a singularity, and z is equal to 0 is also singularity. So this is or the two singularity, and we should not that is a z is equal to 2 here. Now is outside this z is e is equal to half. So at least one of them is outside the circle. So this is one of concept to as residues theorem. Now we do not have to compute the residues at z is equal to 2. We need to just compute the residues at z is equal to 0. For z is equal to 0, function f of z is z plus 1, and then we have a z cube and z minus 2. So clearly it is visible here, that we have here to check with this z cube f of z. So this is going to be full of order 3 if this limit exit, and absolutely when z naught so 1, so minus 1 by 2 is coming there straight away. So this is a pole of order 3, and then we have to compute this the residue for this pole which is a order 3. So the residues of this f of z is a functions at z is equal to 0 will be with the formula which we have just derived before, I 1 over this m minus 1. So here 3 minus 1, and then again this m minus 1 and a derivative, that is a second derivative, and then the limit z approaches to 0. We have to consider of this function z cube f of z. So here we have a 1, 2, 1 by 2, then this limit. So the second derivative for this z plus 1 over z minus 2. That is a portions will be multiplied, this is a z cube. So the z cube gets cancelled, and the have to take the double derivative simply for the function. So the first derivative is going here, then once again we have to the first simplify this, and then take the derivative again, and finally take the limit. So it is coming as minus 3 by 8. The residues at z equal to 0. So the value of this integral is going to 2 pi I, the value of the residue which is a minus 3 by 8. So the integral value is minus 3 pi I by 4. So what we have observed that one of the singular point of this f of z was outside the regions of these integrations or the curve. So we do not have to now compute naturally the residues at this point. So another example where we have to be integrated with the sum of the two functions z e power pi z and then z power 4 minus 16, then we have here z and e power pi z, then dz. There, and C is a circle with ellipse which is a x square plus this is y square by 9 equal to 1 in the standard form. So this is a ellipse there, and if we look at the first portions here, because of z square minus 16, we have a z square is equal to 2 plus minus 4, and therefore z is plus minus 2i, and we have a plus 2 plus or minus 2. So this is our the 4 point where this function breakdown. This is our the singular point, and we can easily see now. So this is z equal to 2. Here we have a z equal to minus 2. Then we have z equal to 2i, and then we have to z equal to minus 2i. And this is a points, and there is another point here z equal to 0. That is also singular point of this f of z of this integrate, because we have e power pi over z, and as the z goes to 0, we have here infinity, and everything goes to infinity now. So that is also the function is not defined, so that is also singular point. So we have a several singular point here, 0 plus minus 2i and plus or minus 2 all are here. This is a 2 outside, because z is equal to 2, and here is distance is coming as 1 only. So this is outside the domain, so therefore this is a 2 will be not considered. We have a 3 point where the residue have to evaluated. So first, for the first function, the z e power pi z over z square minus 16. So if you compute the residue there at z equal to this 2i and z equal to 2i. So z plus 2i z square minus 4. So expect this z minus 2i term, the rest is considered here, and then we will get the limit z equal to 2i. We got minus 1 over 16. Similarly, for minus 2i also we can evaluate this, and the same number minus 1 over 16 will come. So this is all the 2 points that we have evaluated. Just to conclude, we have discussed the residue theorems, which is a simple that 2 pi I and the sum of the residues we have to consider, and this is a point or the singular point zk point which lies inside the boundary C. Residues at a simple fold can be easily computed by just taking this limit z minus z naught and f of z. If it is a fold of order m, then we have to take this m minus 1 first derivatives of this function z minus z naught power m f of z, and then take the limit. Also we have to do divide this 1 over factorial m minus 1. If it is a essential singular points, we have to use the Lorentz series expansions, and then we have to find coefficients of this term where the negative power starts. So that is all this lectures. I thank you for very much for your attention.